Hello, hello. So Dr. Mahima is here. We'll add her in some time. Is my voice clear, everybody? So those of you who are used to see Dishika here, Dishika ki aaj chutti hai. I'll be doing the job. So let's just start. We'll be interviewing. Yes. So yeah, we'll be interviewing a great personality today. She's an activist. She's a worker. She has held beauty pageants. She's a judge. She has obviously wrote a book and she's been an author. So yeah, so we have Dr. Mahima today. We will add her. Okay, so we'll be having Dr. Mahima. I think she's having some network issues. So yeah, she'll be joining us shortly. And stay tuned. She's a very interesting guest. She has been yeah. And guys, मेरी ये पहली लाइव है. Hi doctor, you look so
Hi,
pretty.
thank you. So I heard ये आपकी पहली live है.
You just joined.
Hi.
So yeah, hi. So we have Dr. Mahima with us. I told you she's been into everything. Like she hasn't left any field now. I think, right?
नहीं अभी भी है. There are a lot of things left.
You're even hosting now,
Yeah, I am.
like in
I'm
the
hosting
lockdown.
it. So now I'm on the other seat today.
Yeah.
So generally
So
I
you
am
can
on
give me
launch.
tips.
Today I'm on
You
stage.
can give me
Yeah,
tips on hosting as well, right?
you're
So
doing great.
how's the lockdown treating you?
So lockdown has been okay because I'm still
You
so
anyway have so much to do.
yeah. So going to the hospital and then
Mm-hmm.
helping online, doing online videos, doing live chat.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying the most.
You're also doing a live interview of yours, right? On your
Yeah.
channel.
Yes. So
What is that about?
I've been doing Insta live chats on interviewing dads to encourage
Wow.
other fathers to So everyone has been always about mothers. So I thought to be different,
Yes.
and I decided, yeah, I will interview dads this time and
Mm-hmm.
talk about their experience of taking care of the babies and helping their wife at home during lockdown. So
Yes.
I've been doing
That
that.
is a great initiative. I don't think anyone would have thought of that, man.
Yeah, because mostly everyone talks about mothers. Nobody talks about
Mm-hmm.
fathers. I thought this time I will focus on the dads.
Very great. And so, what are the top three things that you've been doing in lockdown? Like mine are eat, sleep, Netflix, repeat. What's your?
So I still have to go to work. So I still follow the same routine, waking up on time, doing some yoga, exercise to keep my immunity healthy. and going to work, coming back. Then I am
Hmm.
doing a lot of studying, so I'm still pursuing a lot of online courses. So
Hmm.
studying about mental well-being of moms during COVID-19. So I've been doing my courses as well online.
Very nice. So, you have been maintaining this beautiful skin throughout. Like, what is the secret of this glowing skin? Every girl would want to know that.
So I think the most effective thing that works for any girl for a good skin is exercising. So if you
Hmm.
do a lot of exercise or you do yoga, any form of exercise basically helps you to boost your immunity, and it helps you for a good skin.
Yeah, I have noticed it personally. I have also started doing yoga. Like I'm trying. मतलब 2 हफ्ते में 2 बार तो चीट हो ही जाता है कि छोड़ो आज छोड़ देते हैं, लेट्स स्किप इट, आज बैठ के चिप्स ही खा लेते हैं. But yeah, I'm trying, and it works. It really works. Like it is so magical. Like if you do for 1 or 2 weeks, it shows on your face.
Yeah. So and most importantly, it helps you to get rid of all the subconscious stress and anxiety that you're having. So
Hmm.
that kind of shows on the face. So if you're very stressed out, it will show on your face.
Hmm.
So yoga kind of balances that out.
Yeah, right. So let's start with your journey. Like, how did Dr. Mahima start? Like, you were born and brought up in Africa, and now then you shifted to India. Like, that is two like very different apart countries. So how difficult it was to adjust in India? Like, you have been there for like how much? 14, 15 years,
It was
and
very
then you moved.
difficult. It was very difficult, honestly, because it was like a major transition for me since I had done
Hmm.
my study with a different concept. So I did not study the CBSE school over there. I was
Hmm.
school that was affiliated to Cambridge. So the
Hmm.
concept was totally different. So when we used to study there, we would do maths. We would use scientific calculators. And when I came to
Hmm.
India, I thought, oh, यहाँ पे बच्चे सारे formulas याद करके एग्जाम देने जाते हैं. So it took me a
पेपर
while
पे
to
लिख
even
लिख के
understand कि अच्छा
पर्चियां बना के.
फॉर्मूला भी याद करके जाना पड़ता है. वहाँ पे तो we used to use scientific calculators.
Hmm.
So it took
Oh
me a
my
while
God.
to get adjusted in the beginning, and I used to miss my school friends because all my
Hmm.
teenage friends were there in Africa. And when I moved with an ambition that I have to focus on my studies because I wanted to pursue my further studies, and that's when I decided to shift back.
So how much did you score in 10th? Like after this major shift, were you able to perform?
So I did my 10th from Cambridge in Africa, and I shifted
Okay.
to India for my 10 plus 2. So
Okay, okay.
I scored. We had grading system, which was the best part because
Mhm.
उसमें कोई percentage का पंगा ही नहीं है. Here in India, when I came, I saw 0.1% people
Mhm.
keep fighting and parents are pressurizing. So I used to
True.
miss that a lot, and I used to think, यार इससे अच्छा तो मैं वापस अफ्रीका चली जाऊँ.
So to India ka to education system is very difficult to deal with a person who hasn't been there from the starting.
I think CBSE is very difficult, and for all those children who really go through the CBSE system, it's so tough. And I really feel ki how do they manage to cope up with all that stress? And it's so important for parents to understand that they should not pressurize the kids about percentage
Mhm.
because eventually आपके long term goals आपको life में आगे लेके जाते हैं, not the short term goals. So that's what
True.
kids must understand right from the school period, that you need to have long term goals in your life. So
Yes, yes. So उसके बाद after the 12th, how did modeling happen? Like were you interested in it? You had a passion for it? कि by chance हो गया?
when I moved from Africa, उस time पे कोई plans नहीं थे. I never thought of becoming a model. But after I moved back to India, and I was still in this transition period of
Mhm.
understanding how kids cope up with the studies here,
Mhm.
I came across Sakshi Tanwar, who's a very senior
Oh, such an
television
actress.
artist, and she's come in films as
Hmm.
well. So I was traveling to Pune, and we bumped into each other at the airport. And she kind of you can say that she was the person who inspired me or pushed me. You can say to get into modeling. And then she gave me a number of her friend who's a big photographer in Delhi. His name is Rahul Datta,
Oh.
and
Oh
Rahul and
wow.
Rahul. and he was the one who did my portfolio, my first portfolio, and then from
Hmm.
there, my modeling career started. I was still in grade 12th at that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You started very young, and at that time, to have that confidence, like to go in front of camera and pose and have a professional photo shoot done, it must have been an one of a kind experience.
I was really not confident at that time because I had not seen any other celebrity or model in my family. So I
Hmm.
belong to a very simple family, and when I decided to do this, I was still thinking कि मैं कैसे करूँगी. But then
Hmm.
after my first portfolio, Rahul Datta also acted as a mentor, and he guided me, he taught me a lot, and gradually with experience and whatever photo shoots I used to do, वो धीरे धीरे अपने आप confidence आने लगा. And in 2008, when my first beauty pageant happened, which is always the
Yeah.
most special pageant for me, which was Miss India Worldwide India, and there I was
Hmm.
representing my state Haryana. I belong to Haryana, and that's when underwent a proper grooming and training session, which was almost for 15 days, and that changed my life forever. So, and luckily, I was titled as Miss Stunning. So, Miss Stunning 2008 was like
Yeah.
a completely, it pushed me into a completely new journey in my life.
What was that feeling like being crowned for the first time, being in front of the audience, and you have that crown on your head?
I was not expecting at all, and like how generally they show in on TV that all the beauty pageant winners, they have this wow expression on their face. तो मुझे तो उस टाइम समझ ही नहीं आया था मैं रिएक्ट कैसे करूँ honestly. So I was really surprised, and it took me almost 2-3 days to sink in. Ki, okay, I got the title, and after a couple of days, when I came back home, and then I had all the media from Haryana who were there to interview me. They were waiting for me, and that completely changed me as a person. It changed my journey because that's where my real journey started, and I will always owe it to that beauty pageant that just pushed that
Hmm.
confidence in me and pushed me to another level in my life.
Very nice, very good. So, what was your first ramp walk like? Did you like before in going into the competition? Did you walk the ramp before, or was that your first time?
um उससे पहले shows करे थे कॉलेज में but professional ramp walk is very different from what happens in college. I mean, it's like nowhere close to it. So there's so much of practice and training that happens. You have to wear really high heels and keep practicing
Yeah.
on the.
Oh my God, I have to say you girls deserve a Oscar for wearing heels. Like if I am supposed to wear it, my friends knows I cannot wear heels. Like if I'm wearing a heel, I need 6 person around me to support me. And whenever they're gone, I'll be on the floor. Like it is such a task on itself to wear heels, man.
It's not easy. In fact, the first time when I did my first show, और जब हाई हील्स पहन के प्रैक्टिस करी थी उससे पहले तो हैबिट थी नहीं लाइक
Hmm.
नॉर्मल and walking again and again
Hmm.
for practice for a show was very different. So by the time जब एक्चुअल में फिनाले का टाइम आया और जब वॉक करने का टाइम आया तब तक माय फीट हैड बिकम नम एंड देन आई वाज थिंकिंग कि मैं वॉक कर भी पाऊंगी कि नहीं बिकॉज माय फीट हैड बिकम टोटली नम. So
Yes.
it's very tough.
So also, our audience would be thinking that you're only a model. But let me tell you guys, she is an author of a book, Birthing Naturally. She is a doctor. She's a social activist, like what not, and she's a YouTuber as well. So tell me about how did this doctor ki journey start? Like doctors are thought of like these geeky nerds, कि इनका तो ध्यान सिर्फ पढ़ाई में होता है और इनकी एक ही लाइफ है बुक्स में. But you have a doctor degree, then you have been a model. Like, how did you cope up with these two?
So I did my bachelor's in physiotherapy, and I had shifted to Bombay after that to pursue my career
Hmm.
in the industry. And
Hmm.
Dr. Ali Irani, who is the president of IAP, and he's the head of department at Nanavati Hospital in Mumbai for sports physiotherapy. So Sir has been my complete mentor in terms of pushing me to pursue my professional career in the field of wellness. So I always used to think कि acting pursue करना है और acting करना है तो फिर तो पढ़ाई करने की जरूरत है नहीं आगे. But there was a point when I was shooting for this film. I worked in movie Creature 3D with Bipasha Basu. That was directed by Vikram Bhatt. And that's when I realized, when I worked with Bipasha and I saw how inclined she was towards not just her own fitness, but also to promote fitness among other women in India. And at that time, she used to do her fitness videos. And I kind of came back and I thought to myself, and I was like, why am I not utilizing what I've learned? And I back, I sat down with Dr. Ali Rani, I spoke with him, and then it just happened that after that I got into women and child wellness, and from there my again a new journey started. And I shifted back from Bombay to Delhi, and then I started working with Fortis Hospital here. Then I worked with Apollo, and now I'm working with Rainbow Children's Hospital in Delhi. So that
Only
journey
big
has also
hospital.
been there with me from like almost last 10 years.
So I didn't know you have acted in a movie. Now we have an actress as well. Like, what else is left?
I did a couple of episodes of CID. I worked in Fear Files on ZTV. There I
I binge watched CID as a child. Like, I used to come from the school, and the first thing I used to do is plug in CID. And my mom was a big fan of CID. She still is. मतलब उनको
yeah.
कहीं दिख जाए ना कि CID आ रहा
No,
है वो तो
trust
भाई.
me. Even as kids, all of us have watched CID. So you will not believe, when I was shooting for an episode and I met ACP Pradyuman, right? So वो real में भी उनको मिलके वैसे ही वाला feeling आता है कि अभी यार ये कोई तो चोरी पकड़ने वाले हैं. So even when I met him and he spoke to me first time, and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm going to get scared and forget all my lines. So he looks at me and he's like, बेटा एक टेक में सब कुछ कर लेना. I was thinking मैं तो यहीं पर ही lines भूल गई डर के मारे.
So, does this acting thing happen naturally, like gradually in the process, or you thought of it like मेरे को ये करना है, like I have to try it?
No, I shifted to Bombay from Delhi with an ambition that I wanted to go there and pursue my acting career, because acting industry is completely in Bombay, and I
Hmm.
wanted to be there to go through that phase of struggle and face what other actors face, and that in itself is a learning lesson, because you learn so much from that experience as well. That's like a reality of life. यहाँ बैठ के घर वालों, it is very different, because you have your family to support you, and you
Hmm.
have the whole comfort around you. अपने bubble से बाहर निकल के अपने dream को pursue करना, और क्या hardships देखनी पड़ते हैं उसको face करना. I mean, imagine living by yourself and cooking, cleaning, doing everything on your own, not being dependent on family. There's so much that you learn. So that again, it adds on a lot of maturity in your life, and plus it also shows you the reality of life, that how others work, what struggle other people go through, and किस तरह से अपने goals को pursue करने के लिए लोग कितनी मेहनत करते हैं. So that's again a different learning.
So, do you remember your first audition? Like, first audition for any actor has to be bizarre. Was there any funny moment during your first auditions, like in the initial stages?
Uh, I do not. I honestly speaking, I do not remember my first audition, because it. I don't think it had a different experience to it. मतलब I don't think कि वो मुश्किल था, easy था, तभी मुझे याद नहीं है. But I remember for sure that when I shifted to Bombay, before I got my first shoot in Bombay, तो उसके लिए मैंने कम से कम नहीं तो 500,000 ऑडिशंस दिए होंगे, और उसके बाद जाके मुझे मेरा पहला शूट मिला. एंड देन आई वाज थिंकिंग, यार 500,000 ऑडिशंस दे दिए हैं और अभी तक कोई शूट नहीं मिल रहा है. सो आई यूज्ड टू रियली थिंक, यार हॉस्पिटल में जाके एप्रन पहन के काम करना शुरू कर देती हूँ. सो that's definitely that I'm never going to forget, is that I had to go through so many auditions to get my first shoot when I was in Bombay. And then I realized, yeah, it's been a really hard work. It's not easy, sitting in Delhi, you think everything is easy, but when you go there, you see it's so tough.
Yeah. So, what was your first big break, I would say? You
Um,
felt like कि wow, now this is something big.
so the first, I would say the most special and you can say in a way big also was when I signed my contract with Vikram for Vikram Bhatt's movie Creature, because for me working with Bipasha, working with Vikram Bhatt was a new experience altogether, and that was something which I felt that okay, this is where a new learning experience is going to come into my life, because um, it was never about just एक ही shot में सीधा बड़ा project मिलेगा,
Hmm.
because you know that we don't belong to film star
The
families
industry,
जहाँ
yeah.
पे everything is like I won't say served on a platter, but it's a little easier as compared to other people for sure. एंड
So
वहाँ
true.
जाके पहले तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग कौन सी एजेंसीज होती हैं, कौन से प्रोडक्शन हाउसेज हैं, कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर्स कौन है, कौन सी ऑडिशंस चल रही हैं,
Hmm.
सो वही सब सीखने में ही 6 महीना 1 साल लग जाता है, सो इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. And when I signed my contract and I got a call after my audition from Vikram Bhatt's office, that was one moment that I can never forget, because I was really happy that I would get an experience to work with all of them.
So true. So, you have been doing modeling, you have been doing acting, you are working for the women. So, what do you think is one thing that truly makes you happy? Ki, when you're doing that, you don't think of anything, and you have this mindset ki, okay, I am satisfied with my career and whatever I'm doing.
I would say when I'm working with pregnant moms or new moms, when they have their small babies and they come to me, and when they thank me for being there with them during their journey of pregnancy and new motherhood, that's something when I forget everything, because I feel so happy for the decision that I took in my life to do something for pregnant women and new moms. So that's definitely something that makes me forget everything else.
And this is when you decided to write the book. Like, how did the idea of the book came?
So when I shifted back to Delhi and I started working with Fortis, at that time I realized that there were not too many people into mother and child wellness in India. And I used to get connected from so many people across small cities in India, where they would tell me that there is really nobody to actually go to and understand what's right, what's wrong, which exercises to do, what to eat. So इतने small town से मुझे messages आते थे Facebook पे, and they all used to
Hmm.
say that we want to connect with you and we want you to help us. तो उस टाइम पे आई हैड स्टार्टेड डूइंग अ लिटिल ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, मतलब आज हम सभी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कर रहे हैं, मैं आज से इतने साल पुरानी बात कर रही हूँ, सो दैट्स हाउ आई यूज्ड टू कनेक्ट विद देम, एंड आई थॉट आई हैव टू थिंक ऑफ समथिंग टू रीच आउट टू मैक्सिमम पीपल इन इंडिया, एंड हाउ कैन इट बी. वीडियो
Hmm.
का ऑथेंटिसिटी नहीं होता है, बिकॉज एनीवन कैन मेक अ वीडियो एंड अपलोड. हाउ डू वी नो वेदर it's correct information or not, it's authentic or not? So then I decided I wanted to do something to reach out to more people. So
Hmm.
इस पहले book लिखने से पहले I was a columnist. I used to write health columns with a newspaper called Absolute India, which is a Maharashtra
Yeah.
based newspaper. So I started my writing journey with Absolute India. I started as a health columnist and I used to write weekly columns for them. तो 1 साल उनके साथ कॉलम्स लिखने के बाद कॉन्फिडेंस आया कि हाँ ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत लिखना आता है. So that gave me the confidence and courage to write a book, and it took me 4 years to complete my book, because I was still working with hospitals. I was working with Fortis and Apollo at the time. तो उसके साथ साथ मैं बुक लिखी. अब बुक लिखने के बाद उसको पब्लिश कराने का टास्क था, because it's not easy to get a publisher when
Yeah.
you are a
To
full-time
get
author.
publisher, yeah.
So most of the publishing companies, they will straight away ask you आपने इससे पहले कौन सी बुक लिखी है, कितनी बुक्स लिखी हैं, and at that time I had nothing to show. So I still remember I had this book of Dr. Anupam Sibal in my hand, and I was working in Apollo at that time. So Sir is the group medical director for Apollo Hospitals, and he's also an author. उनका book उठा के मैंने पलट के देखा, and I was always so inspired by him that when I read that
Hmm.
book, I saw it's a Penguin publication, and I told myself, I said कि ये मेरा dream है, that I want my book also to have a Penguin publication logo on it. And luckily I approached Penguin, and when they went through the content of my book and the title of my book, and they realized the whole concept of what I want to do, So touch wood, God was kind, I would say, and the contract happened, and my first deal happened, and I did my first book with Penguin.
Very nice. So, like you have had interest in books, you have had interest in medical, you have had interest in modeling. What do you think? What is like the one thing that you feel कि हाँ मुझे ये करके like do you enjoy being a medical practitioner or a model? If you
It's
would have
like
to choose
asking a
one thing,
mother.
what would you do?
It's like asking a mother, आपके सारे babies में से आपका favorite baby कौन सा है? So I will never be able to answer this question of yours.
Oh, okay. So, we'll go back to the model section. I really want to know this. Like, when you're walking on the ramp, has been there like एक दो moment when you have embarrassed yourself on stage and you're like कि अब तो मुझे यहाँ से भागना है, मेरे को किसी को शक्ल ही नहीं दिखानी अपनी. And how did you deal with?
No, that has never happened
Okay.
because it has modeling has something been that it's always come out so naturally in me, and I always wanted to do it. So आप यूं मान लो कि जब आप अपना पैशन परस्यू करते हो तो आपको बहुत आसान लगता है because it is something that gives you inner happiness and something that you really want to do. So even all the other people watching me right now, and especially
Mm-hmm.
the youth generation of yours that's watching it, I want to say
Mm-hmm.
that this is why you must pursue your passion. No matter how
Mm-hmm.
old you are, do not give up on your passion because that is something which will always give you that energy in your life to do much more bigger things in your life. So passion pursue करना बहुत जरूरी है because that's where uh, when you grow old and when you look back you will feel happy that this was my passion and I
Yes.
pursued it. I tried it. At least try जरूर करना.
So, tell me one thing that you have been a model, but then you just leveled up to an other level. Like you became a panelist, you judged. So, what was that? How did that happen? What was that journey?
So I still remember so in 2011 I was a semi-finalist with Femina Miss India, and
Hmm.
2012 in 2012 the next year after that Dabur had started this beauty pageant which was a wildcard entry beauty pageant to Femina Miss India, and which was sponsored by Hindustan, uh,
Oh,
uh, which is the Hindi version of HT Hindustan Times. So
Hindustan
Hindustan
Times.
was the media partner. Hindustan was the media partner, and I had given a lot of interviews with Haryana media at that time after my first
Hmm.
beauty pageant on women empowerment and women's health. I had done all that by then. So one day I got a call from the editor of Hindustan that we are doing this wildcard entry pageant and we were wondering if you would like to be one of our jury members. So उससे पहले मैं कभी जूरी नहीं बनी थी. I mean कॉलेज लेवल पे बनी थी, कॉलेज के फेस्ट के फैशन शोज जज किए थे, बट इस तरह का इस लेवल का पैजेंट नहीं जज किया था. And I was super excited, and I told him, I said I would be more than happy to do it. So there I was presented as a jury member as Dr. Mahima Bakshi, and
Hmm.
that was when I did like the first experience of mine being a jury happened, and then from there I got invitations for a lot of beauty pageants, and then eventually I was even a grooming expert and a wellness expert for Mrs. India Worldwide, for Miss North India, for Miss Queen of India. Uske baad I was part of
Wow.
jury and training team for a lot of beauty pageants.
So, what are the top three qualities that you would look in a model? Like any youth girl, like anyone who is in the modeling, they will, it will help us.
So there are three things that I would like to tell everybody is
Guys,
first
answer
is your
leak हो रहे
confidence.
हैं.
First is the confidence. So your confidence has to be visible to the other people. It's not about you believing that you're confident. सामने वाले को आपका confidence दिखना भी चाहिए. And secondly is your attitude. So when we talk about attitude, it should not be a wrong kind of attitude. It should be a right kind of
Hmm.
attitude. So that healthy attitude that the opposite person can sense in you from your body language or from the way you talk. And third is being a model doesn't mean that you have to be bitchy. You have to be a good person because if you're a good person, बहुत लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि models have to be bitchy. So that is absolutely not true.
Models are these mean girls type
Yeah. So
person.
that's absolutely not true. So when you're auditioning or when you're there on the ramp or when you're there for shoots, it should pass on that positive vibe to people on the set. around you that they should be happy to work with you. And when they're happy to work with you, आपको अपने आप काम मिलेगा, अपने आप people will call you to do more shoots with them.
True, true. And so tell me, ki, like you have been model, you have been an actor. Modeling and acting mein, what is more difficult?
Um, Acting is definitely more difficult because that's where you're facing the camera,
Hmm.
lines, बहुत
I
ऐसा
think
होता है.
she's having.
बार ऐसा होता है आप अपनी लाइन भूल जाते हो and
Hmm.
you have to take multiple takes. Then you have to maintain yourself to look good. You should have a good skin. You should be physically fit. Then sometimes you're shooting. You have a day shoot, you have a night shoot. तो आपका sleep schedule कई बार ये जो है mess up हो जाता है. So there are so many more things involved in acting. It's I would say if you
Hmm.
compare, it's a little more difficult to compare to modeling.
Yes, yes, yes. So also the audience, you can drop in your questions meanwhile, and we will ask Dr. Mahima at last. So one thing that I want to know, like there have been immense fashion trends, right? There's a evolving fashion thing going on since the beginning, and you have been an expert in that as well. What do you think is the one bizarre fashion trend that you couldn't stand? कि ये क्यों हो रहा है यहाँ?
Um, when I feel that people try to copy other people, that's something that I don't understand why people do it. So originality रहनी ज़रूरी है. So you should always follow a fashion trend that somewhere resembles who you are. You should not end up
Hmm.
losing your personality into becoming someone else that you're not. So I always feel that your fashion trend should be closer to who you are as a person. So I think that's very important. And a lot of times I see people replicating these looks from Hollywood or some other
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
festival or from Cannes, and then that's something that is nowhere close to their own personality. So वो थोड़ा सा मुझे awkward लगता है. I find that very weird.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me, like there have been a major change, I would say this year, like in 2019, the Miss Universe 2019. She was Miss South Africa. She was of a darker tone. Yeah, you know. So in the fashion industry, you have this preconceived notion that a model has to have a perfect figure, perfect height, perfect size. And now the fashion industry is evolving so much. There are so many chances new models get. There are these plus size models. They have been getting recognition. So as a jury, how do you think how significant is this, and what further change would it bring in the fashion industry?
So this is a very good topic that you've picked up. Um,
Hmm.
Beauty doesn't reflect in a particular skin tone because a lot of people, especially women, think that if they're not fair looking, they're not beautiful.
Hmm.
Secondly, uh, there was this trend in some time back where people started looking skinny only because they wanted to undergo like a
Zero
size
size. Yeah.
yeah, and then body shaming started happening, and then if there were people who were a little healthier, they would be, I would say, trolled on internet for their body shape and
Hmm.
everything. So uh, this step of actually making a darker skin toned person win a title like a Miss Universe title, which has actually
Hmm.
happened in the past also. So this is not the first
Yeah.
time that South African model has won the Miss Universe title. Even in the past, there has been
Hmm.
a girl in South Africa with the darkest skin tone who has won the title of Miss World and Miss Universe. So I think this would help in giving more confidence to women who don't belong to a particular skin color or a particular body shape. So, like I said, it's the confidence, it's the right attitude, and it's about being a good human being that helps. So, it's not about being a perfect looking person.
Hmm.
So, that's very important for women to know because a lot of women, they undergo plastic surgeries to change their looks because they feel that, either they're not very fair, they'll go for color
Hmm.
correction, they feel that they want looks like a particular person. So, confidence is something which will help a woman uh, be more comfortable with her own body and her own looks. So I think this is a very good topic that you've brought up, and all the young girls who are watching me right now, for that matter, all the college students, they also must know that uh, every individual is beautiful in her own way. So someone could look very nice in Indian, and somebody could look very nice in Western. So it's just about
Yes.
you getting comfortable with your own body and your own looks. That's very important.
So true. So we have this short game which is called this or that. Like you'll have to choose between two options.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. I have a few questions. Okay. So firstly would
What
be,
gift
since
will
you
I get after the contest? Will I get a gift if I win?
you'll get claps from me.
Okay. Fine.
So since you have been into like healthy eating, model, actor, you have a, for me you have a image of a healthy person. Okay,
Okay.
so most of it, and I am into junk food all the time. Like I try to
Okay.
control myself, but yeah, it is difficult in lockdown actually.
Because you always feel like eating something.
Exactly, and you get keep getting stuff कि चलो कुछ मिल तो रहा नहीं है, चिप्स ही उठा के ले आते हैं.
Right.
So, okay, so we start. Firstly, it had to be salads or pizza. Choose one.
Salad.
Oh my god.
Followed by pizza. So I'll first have my salad and then have a pizza.
PJs like pajamas or a glam dress.
Glam dress. I would not mind
And
glam
modeling,
dress.
modeling or judging.
Modeling.
Oh wow. I thought you'd choose judging. Like इंडिया में तो फेवरेट काम ही है लोगों को बैठ के जज करना.
But actually, rank पे खड़े होके, when you're there in front of the camera, that feeling is completely different.
So true. And heels or slippers. This has to be my personal
Heels,
favorite.
heels. I'm always in heels.
Oh my god.
Always in heels.
Oh my god. And if you are a pizza person, tell me pizza with pineapple or without pineapple.
No pineapple. No. Pizza
Thank
with
God you could
pineapple is
have
like
been judged so bad if you would have choose pineapples.
okay.
For the skincare part, morning skincare routine or the night skincare routine?
I am more into the night skincare routine because full night you're sleeping, your skin gets to absorb the nutrition more. Morning skin mein itna I don't put in much effort.
Mhm. What are the basic three skincare tips would like to give to the young girls?
Um, Everyone has the standard answer: CTM, cleansing, toning, moisturizing. But I would say that hydration will be one extra point that I would tell
Mhm.
all the girls, that you have to be very well hydrated to have a glowing skin. So you must have at least, I would say, 2 to 3 liters of liquids every day to have a good skin. So CTM पे focus करते करते hydration मत भूल जाना.
So true. This would be my final question for you, Dr. Mahima. You have been a panelist, you have been an author, you have been a motivational speaker as well, right? And no one better than you would know how important is to be a confident speaker, a communicator. This is what our campaign is about. We promote youth speaker, like we give them the opportunity to get themselves trained and be a confident speaker. How important do you think it is?
I think it's very important because it's the youth generation when they raise their voices against a certain topic in the society to bring the change. That's when a difference is made. So I feel every individual belonging to the youth generation must gain that confidence to speak up, because कहीं ना कहीं हर एक छोटी आवाज से भी it can make a huge difference in bringing in a revolution in the society. So I think every college students should not hesitate in raising their voice against any subject in the society that can bring a change. And I myself, being a woman activist, I am trying to promote breastfeeding in public in India. I
Mhm.
feel that
Yeah,
it's a sensitive topic,
it's an
and
excellent, yeah,
yeah,
excellent.
so I think that we need to give that comfort to moms to be able to breastfeed in public in our country. So that's where I am trying to raise my voice to bring the change in the society.
So, and now we'll wrap up. And oh, we have a question. What books are you reading now?
Okay, so right now I am reading all my textbooks because I'm studying and I'm doing every possible course that I'm coming across on COVID 19. So if you ask me, I'm trying to read every textbook on COVID 19 and mental health.
Oh wow. Like you have, I think you have been busy more in the lockdown.
Yeah, so मैं पूरा फायदा उठा रही हूँ लॉकडाउन का जितने ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज है आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू ऑल ऑफ देम.
So what's next for you? Like what are the future plans now?
So my future plans, I want to do something on mother and child well-being with the government, and that's where I'm trying to somehow get in touch with the right kind of people, and I want to connect with more, I would say, the masses of mother and child sector in our country by getting involved at some national level with probably an
Hmm.
NGO association or the government of India. So that's my next step that I want to do, and I need blessings of all of you for that.
Yeah, obviously, everybody will give you a blessing for like this is such a great cause. I think everybody will support you, and every you will have the support of the whole country. And I hope this becomes a huge, huge success. Your campaign.
Thank you.
So we'll
I'm
end up, but
also
there.
writing my second book. So my
Oh
second book is on
wow!
feeding and parenting. So
Oh,
I am currently writing my second book. So जो question आया था ना, which book am I reading? So I would say right now I keep reading my own book because I'm writing my own second.
So there are a lot of questions on your diet. Like
Okay.
everybody knows what who like what do you eat? What is your favorite food?
Okay, so I am a Punjabi and I
Hmm.
love having Punjabi food. So I think that's a weakness of every Punjabi person. So I have my Sundays where I have to have a cheat diet. Like I have to have a cheat day. So my Sunday is hardcore Punjabi food, and Monday to
So your
Saturday
cheat
I
day is
try.
once in a week.
Yeah, only once in a week. Monday to Saturday, I try to be very disciplined in my diet. I try at least, and I have to be so more than the discipline. I also maintain a strict timing of my
Mhm.
diet. So I have to have my breakfast at a particular time, my lunch at a particular time, and I try to have an early dinner. So मेरा dinner 8 बजे तक हो जाता है.
If I eat dinner, I'll at 8, I'll be hungry by 2. This is a
Yeah,
big
I never
problem.
sleep by 2. That's why. So you have to sleep early for that. मेरे
Hmm.
साथ बाकी किसी को भी भूख लगेगी.
Also, there is one question. Have you acted in the South, like in South Indian movies?
I saw that question. No, so far I have
There's
not
that.
acted in South films, but अगर कोई offer हो तो I'll be more than happy to take it up.
So whoever asked this question, please recommend her to the South industry.
Yeah.
South
So
industry will be blessed as well.
if I'm getting a South film through this interview with you, then I'm taking you with me on the shoot.
I'll be more than
वहाँ से
happy.
वहाँ से इंस्टा लाइव करेंगे.
Surely. So it was great having you, Dr. Mahima. It was a great chat, and I hope you enjoyed with us.
Thank you so much, and I hope I was able to entertain your audience in a good way. I hope I was
Yes.
not bored.
No, no, not at all. Thank you so much. We'll see you
Thank
soon with your projects, preferably on the TV, making some big change, and then we'll be there to support you and, go for you like go, Mahima Doctor.
Thank you so much. Lots of love and thanks a lot for this video. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
See
bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.